This is Eric with Mother.com, February 17th, 2021. Markets are showing a little bit of a pullback. Nasdaq is down about 1.4. Want to discuss the solar space ETF, TAN. And I want to show you what I'm seeing here. And it looks like it is giving us a more serious sell signal in the short term. Now, remember, we've had a massive run up here as far as the solar stocks are concerned. So a couple of things here that are starting to shape up. Number one, take a look at this RSI. The RSI has recently, on the weekly chart, been rejected around the 69.1 level. So RSI showing rejection at the 69.1 threshold, and this coupled with negative divergence. Improvement in prices week to week, but this is showing a decline. In my opinion, this tends to be the second strongest type of negative divergence. Also, we can see that as far as price is concerned, as of right now, there is a failed weekly breakout. So this is the weekly closing high from January. The price is 121.11. We've done the best to clear that level over the last 2 weeks. As of right now, we are moving further away from that area. So this is definitely a failed breakout. And as we know, failed breakouts are notorious for beginning major sell-offs. So just keep that in mind. If you take a look at the daily, we can clearly see that this area has turned into resistance right there. There have been multiple attempts to close above it, trade beyond it, but this has turned into resistance. So this again on the daily is a clear sign of a red flag with that daily filled breakout. Also, we see divergence. Prices improving, albeit slightly on a day-to-day basis. Take a look at the decline of your RSI. More importantly, the RSI in the most recent go-around, while recording these highs here, take a look at your RSI. There's a double top rejection around the 61.8 level. And this, in my opinion, via my own research and understanding of the market, this is the strongest type of negative divergence. Whenever you see prices improve, but the RSI fails to move above 61.8. Again, in my opinion, this is the strongest type of negative divergence. So a lot of these things are pointing to the possibility that we've seen a major high or a short-term high as far as the solar stocks are concerned. Because of the big run, it makes sense this to be a serious high, and the possibility of a bigger drop is now on the table. Now, for this to be a true sell-off, this line would have to break. It is the RSI lows line connecting the lows on the daily RSI. The market would have to breach below those levels, crack below that line, stay below it, if there's going to be a true sustained bearish move. And by the way, let's not forget, as of right now, the RSI on the monthly continues to hold above 69.1. So this is still a strong market. The only way it can see a major sell-off is by the RSI on the monthly staying below 69.1. If we take a look at the 4-hourly, just like the daily, we can see that this level needs to break. If there's going to be a strong push lower, it is the RSI lows line on the 4-hourly. This would also have to break before we can see a major correction down. And even here we see improved 4-hourly highs, but your RSI did not stay and hold and sustain above 61.8. Negative divergence. As prices improved slightly, your RSI did not move above 61.8. It seems to me the much awaited pullback in the general market could be starting to show up in spots. The solar space is one of the first ones to give me that look of a possibility of a major move lower. By the way, I had recently recorded another video as far as Tesla is concerned. We can say it's also part of the renewable energy space. And even here, as far as Tesla is concerned, one can say we are coming closer and closer to breaking this weekly RSI lows line, the line that connects the lows going back from here, this double bottom and this double bottom. This looks like it is now under threat of being broken, inviting lower prices. And if we take a look at the daily for Tesla, we can see for now the RSI lows line has been broken effectively. So this is starting to look like the possibility and also the look of something developing here in the market. If there's going to be a short-term low, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this point, but this area here could be support. It is the area on the daily chart where we have this movement of the lows there. We've used this for bounces over the last year. So if the market comes to test this line here, the green line, either we get a bounce, which would be bullish, or we break below it and we see a strong correction. Now, because we've seen a massive move higher as far as Tesla is concerned and the solar space, it makes more sense that now the equation, the sentiment is starting to point to the opposite side of a bullish market, which is a nasty drop, aka bear market. That is becoming more and more a possibility. Eric Mwadith, Mother.com. Love, light, light, love. Namaste.